All right, today I haven't put out a video in a while now, and last few days simply because I was busy those last few days. I was actually at the fair. My kids had fair stuff, and we've been busy with all that for the last several days. So I wasn't able to sit down and actually take any trades or anything like that. Or actually, well, I was able to take trades, but I just wasn't able to make any videos and discuss my trades and anything like that. But I'm going to go over all my trades from today, yesterday, and the day before, and just discuss what has been going on with my trading and share with you the ups, the downs, and everything in between. So overall, with my account right now, we are sitting at $1,248.09. This is an all-time high for me right now on this account. I have never made this much money. I started out with $1,000 in my paper trading account at May 21st, and I have managed to grow to $1,248.09. Now, that may not seem like a lot in the last few months here, but I'm going to tell you, when you really think about it, this is a almost 25% gain since I've opened this account, and that includes all the ups, downs, and everything that I've had. And I've had some bad ones, losing over $100 in some trades. Being honest, I mean, I can show you with my own data just that I have, with all those mistakes factored in, I am still up 25%. Even as a new trader, been trading for 6 months now, and to me, that's amazing. That is literally amazing. So, is that going to always be perfect? No. Is that going to happen for you? Probably not. I mean, my results are not indicative of future results or anything like that. Your results are based on your skills and what you do. So I'm not making any guarantees that you're going to get there, that, you've got to do that. But I'm going to talk about the number one thing that you do need to have if you want to be a successful trader. And it's something I've been doing for a while, and I want to discuss that. But so hang around in this video and I will share with you what that one thing is that will make you a successful day trader. And this is something I've been learning for a while now, and it's really sunk in as me. You learn these little things as you go when you start trading, and over time some things just kind of feel like water off a duck's back. You hear it, you try to understand it, and you don't quite absorb it, and then over time you start to, oh yeah, I understand what I was talking about there. We're talking about here why this happens, or what happens here, or why this does this. And it starts to get ingrained in your mind a little bit more about why you do what you do and how it works and stuff like that. So I'm definitely going to talk about that in this video. So let's get started. I actually took one trade today, and that was on VSME. So when I looked at these scanners this morning, this is what I pulled up. This wasn't the exact scan. This was actually at just before 9:30, and at that point in time, the leading gainer that fit my metrics, and I pick very specific stocks for what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a stock that was over $1, that was up at least 10% on the day. So this was up over 40% at the time. I think it was closer to 50% at the time. The volume, 18 million. It might have been a little bit higher than that. And then our float, less than 20 million. So we met all the criteria with this particular stock. I think SPRC might have been in second or first place. I think it might have had a little bit higher gain. I didn't look at this stock simply because it was below $1. Now everything else pretty much lined up for that stock. I just decided, it's a low float stock. It's a low float stock, but it's a low price stock, and I just didn't want to jump into that. Now the real big gainer this morning was actually CING, and I'm going to look at that stock a little bit. I haven't even looked at that particular stock, but the float less than 1 million, which is great. 18 million in volume, 125, almost 126% on the day in pre-market trading. So just in pre-market, it was up 126% for the day. That's pretty impressive. Anything that goes over 100% in my book is something to really watch. You want to be definitely watching. And the price definitely right in the sweet spot what we're looking for. So that was today's scan. That's what I came up with. So when we got in today's trade, I looked at all the different things. There was a catalyst on this particular stock. Couldn't remember what it was, but there was news on it this morning. VSME boost surging 61% to 15 Yeah, so I don't remember what it was, but there was a bit of news on this morning, and that helped. I kind of felt like this was going to be the mover at 7 o'clock this morning. So if you don't know, I get up at 6:30, roughly 6:30, but I'm at my computer a little bit before 7, and I'm reviewing the stocks of the day, and this one was at the top of the list, and this is the one I felt like was going to make the big move. So right at about 7 o'clock, this thing started to push up. I jumped in actually fairly low right here at about $1.50, and this thing pushed up all the way to $1.66, and I stopped out. I started to go back down, and it came back up. It did go back and forth a bit, and finally I stopped out at $1.59, making a 9-cent gain per share, and making a $45 profit for the day. So couldn't complain about that. It was a nice little trade today that was able to jump in, but right after that it flushed and jumped down. So it was good I got out of the trade. I think my entry and my exit on this trade was pretty good. I was reading the indicators right, and I was getting in and out at the right time. So this trade after that proceeded to just drop off after that, and at the open it actually pushed up a little bit. I could have taken another trade here on it. I decided not to. I just felt like this stock had, I think if I remember right, yeah, it just didn't have enough push in it. I don't think enough people were really paying attention to this one like they were paying to CING. I think more people were over on that stock, and it just didn't have enough momentum to really push this one up. I mean, overall in the day, it had a lot of volume, 49 million shares of volume. That's pretty good. You know, when the average volume of the stock in an average day is only 1.1 million, and then you go almost 49 times that, that's pretty good. You know, you can't complain. So that's a pretty big move for a stock like this. So, but overall, the rest of the day, I don't think it really had much to offer, and it just kept slowly grinding to the sideways and really did nothing. So I pretty much didn't touch that stock the rest of the day. So I only took one trade for today. So overall, did pretty good, $45. So yesterday actually had a pretty good day. I traded DGLY. Now that particular stock, I traded 3 trades that day and traded about 1,300 shares. Overall, I don't think I would normally take those 3 trades with the amount of cash in the account that I have. So, you know, take that for the grain of salt, what it is. But I made $62 yesterday. Couldn't complain. Not a big deal. Nice day. If you didn't know, my goal for the day, a daily goal, is $100. My daily max loss is $50. So as you can see, you know, I didn't make $100 in any trade any day this month, but you know, it is what it is. Now we go back to Tuesday though, and then I traded CXAI, and I had a little trouble trading that one. I traded at 7 a.m. again. Typically, lately 7 a.m. it's been really great for moves in the morning, and as long as I'm looking at the right stock, a lot of times I can make a really good, quick 10-cent per share move right away in the morning, and a lot of times I'm done with the day right there. I'm just going to take the trade and I'm done. So 54.20 is what I lost on that trade. So that was just below max loss, and not a good day. I actually took 6 trades that day and a couple careless trades. I think honestly the emotions got a little bit too much that day. I was just really thinking I could make it all back up, and I just kept digging a bigger hole. And then once I got to past $50, I was like, you know what, we're done. I'm just going to have to call it right here and just take the loss for what it is and move on. So that's what I did. I stopped out. In all honesty, was it successful? No, because I didn't follow my rules. And that's what the trading plan is for. I'm following my rules, and I just got a little bit like, you know what, I felt like I got to have this green day every day. You're not going to have a green day every single day. Right now, I've been doing about one a week for the last few weeks here, and I'm trying to keep it to that. And, you know, today, the last 2 days, great. Tuesday, not the best. I lost 50, went past it and I lost. So, and that's what it is. So overall, for the last several days, not too bad. When we look at our total monthly P&L, I'm up to $165.60. Not bad. Can't complain there. Total green trades, $254.60. Total red trades, $89. My average trade is $31.83, and my total red trades are $29.67. So I'm trading closer on an average trade, about a 1-to-1 risk-reward ratio. But when you look at it from total green to total red, you're trading more at about a 2.8 to 1. So, there's some definite improvements I can make here. I think, and I'm working on that. The last few days have been a lot better. I think if I can focus on these, I'll definitely bring that number back up and do a lot better with it. So let's see what else here. Average earnings per share, 7 cents, not bad. What really is interesting though is when you look at these 3 weeks, they're all green. I mean, all green weeks, which is great. And my accuracy is anywhere between 50 cents to 75 cents. I mean, if I can have a green day tomorrow, which I hope to do, can't guarantee nothing obviously, but I'll have 80% accuracy for another week again. So 2 weeks in a row at 80%. That's pretty awesome. So I can't complain there at all with any of that. So overall, those trades been pretty good. I've been happy with. But here's the thing. I want to go back to what I was talking about at the beginning of the video, and that was, what is this one thing that you need to do, one of the most important things you need to do, the one thing you should be doing to be a successful trader. Now, I can't guarantee you that you're going to be a successful trader or anything like that. I can't guarantee that, because risk is based on what your risk reward plan is, how you plan is structured, and how you do all that. So for me, my risk and my most important the one thing that I think is the most important thing is showing up every single day and taking trades. So, Tuesday wasn't such a great day. I lost, max loss. First time the whole month so far. And not that I was really looking forward to a max loss day, but it happens, and you have to move on. You just got to move on and say, you know what, it is what it is. But I stopped out and I followed my rules, though, that I was following in my trading plan, that if I went to max loss, I'm done for the day. And that is exactly what I did. I went to max loss and I quit. I quit trading. But, so even if I would have had a bunch of red days like last month, I mean, if you look at last month, I mean, my accuracy was 37% on all the trades I took. It was terrible. I didn't do very good. I had a lot of losers, a lot of bad losers, like $102 loss here, I had $80 loss here, and I think I had another big one in there, or maybe not. Oh, $91 loss here. So those and another $52 loss on the end of July. So some just really ugly green days or red days. In July, 52, and in July, by all accounts, was a really hot month in the market. I mean, I know some people who were making a lot of money in the market in July, and I wasn't. But you know what? I'm a new trader, and I'm learning how to trade. I'm trying to become a better trader. And, I think from last month now to this month, not so bad. But I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm showing up every day, and that's the one thing you need to do. The most important thing that you can do as a trader is show up every day, take your trades, and review those trades like I do here with these videos. That's why I do these videos, to review my trades, to think out loud a little bit, and just share my thoughts, what I'm doing here, and see what I can do to improve. And I'm definitely on the right track so far at the beginning of the month here. We're almost halfway through the month now. After tomorrow, I think we're pretty much halfway through the month. And then we only got 2 more weeks of August, and it's over. And it feels like it's flying by fast, but, we're doing great this month. Why? Because I decided to change some things up, and it wasn't working for the last 2 months. I changed some things up, and now things are working a little better. Things are starting to come around, and my success ratio is coming up. Now, honestly, I want to have at least 1 more month of this kind of success. If I can hold on to this for 1 more month after this, then maybe, just maybe, I can think about switching to an actual cash account and funding it with $1,000, which is what I plan to start with when I get started with my trading account. So is that going to happen? It's yet to be seen. We'll find out, and hopefully it does happen, because I'd love to get started, because I think there's no better time to be in the market than right now and doing that. So looking at everything here, I feel like we're getting into a good position. I think we just got to keep focusing on these base hit trades that I'm making, keep moving forward, keep taking the trades, keep doing what I can do to keep moving things forward, and get to the point where I can open up my cash account and get to that next level, which is actually trading in a real account. So if you'd like to follow along with me and follow along to see everything I got going on, follow along with my what I'm doing here, you can go to my YouTube channel, Trading with Chris, and you can follow along and check out all the videos I'm putting out most of the time, almost daily. So go ahead, get over there, check it out, subscribe, hit the notifications, and follow along. I'd love to have you along for the journey. So I'll be here when I take my next trades and learn to day trade. So see you later for the next video.